Welcome back to Helos and Homies. I'm with a dear friend from back in the day, Tom Alderson.
Oh, so what's happening, dude?
How are you, brother? You good?
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a minute, eh?
Dude, it has been a long minute.
You moved to the Gong. How's that been?
Dude, it's been unreal. I've been loving it ever since.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just so sick. I love it down there. Met like a whole bunch of new friends, which is awesome as well.
Yeah.
So it's been unreal down there.
Yeah.
Been moving around a lot too. I think I've been to like 3 different suburbs there now.
Yeah.
Like
all in the Gong.
Yeah, all in the Gong. So it was all in like the northern suburbs. I think I started, first place was in Bellambi, which is one of the scatter ones.
Yeah.
And then I moved from there to Woonona, and that was a nice place, but I actually ended up living next to meth dealers.
Yeah.
That's not
Crazy.
fun,
Yeah.
obviously. So I ended up leaving that place, and now I've copped a place on the beach at Thurul with 4 of my mates in a share shack there. So
Yeah,
it's
man.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, loving it.
What do you get up to every day down there?
Just music, everything.
Yeah.
It's either music or I'm in the ocean.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
That's life, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So before music, like, you're in the army.
Yeah, I was in the Defence Force.
Yeah.
God, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to talk about this.
Yeah. So life's changed, man. Like,
Yeah, it has massively.
what happened between army and DJing?
So it literally transitioned one straight to the other.
Yeah.
Like I think it kind of overlapped a little. I was actually in the army and then injured my back doing that. And I think it was while I was kind of going through all the rehabilitation in the Defence Force, our mate Hugh Kerwin, ended up watching his gig at shout out to Hugh, dude, such a legend. Went and watched him play a gig at Bluefig Bar, if you've been there.
Nah,
in Newtown.
Bluefig, nah.
Nah, a sick little bar, cool little gig. Went and watched him play there, and I was like, dude, that looks like so much fun.
So much fun.
I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That looks hectic. So I think it was like towards the end period of me being in the army, I like picked up a little pair of DJ decks.
Yeah.
And started working on it.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then like when I came out, I finally just like had all this time, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna just like pick this up.
Yeah.
I think I just went for like 6 months straight every single day. I was just like on a pair of decks mixing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, Kaptcha, where'd the name come from?
Dude, so coming up with a name for something is the hardest shit
it's heaps hard.
ever. Especially because it's like something you're going to have to stick with, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to want to change it, and it's got to like resonate with you.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I got to come up with something. And I think I was in the phase where I was just recording the first Filthy Friday mix that I wanted to release. I was like, dude, I need a name for it. I can't just release this thing without a name. And I went to the pub specifically for the idea of I'm going to sit down, I'm going to drink beer until I come up with a name.
Yeah.
I sat down at the pub with a stone and wood. You know, like when the TV is like at the pub and it's just playing random scat shit and you're not listening to it. I'm sitting in there like probably look like such a depressed bloke. So I'm just sitting there heavy in thought with this stone and wood in my hand. I hope no one saw me in that pub. But this TV's playing and I'm like thinking of names, and I like heard the word capture, like I was like, blah, 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 capture in the fucking moment or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what they said. And I was like, capture.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool. I was like, I could use that. How could I spell it though? I was like, let's mix it up. And I had my notes out. And I wish I could find the note, but I spelt it so many weird ways.
Yeah, yeah.
And then landed on the KAPTC.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Threw it to some of the homies and they were like, man, that's hectic.
Yeah, it's fucking...
Here we are.
It's a sick name.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. They, like, I remember I found that, like, capture record I sent you. Remember back in the day? On SoundCloud? And you were like...
Oh, I do remember this.
I was like, dude, is this you? Because this song's huge.
It was massive. This song had blown up, and it was kind of like almost same
same
genre-ish.
sound, yeah.
And I was like, oh no, that's full not me.
Yeah, I was like, I was so happy for it. I was like, dude, I've been bumping this song, and then it just hit me. I was like, Kaptcha made it, and I was like, fuck.
I remember you sent that to me. I was like, God, I wish that was me. But
It was a good song. Filthy Fridays. I was bumping them yesterday. How'd they come about?
You like them?
I love them. Bassline bar.
That's so sick, eh? Yeah. Oh, I've been in love with that genre.
Seven's most probably my favourite.
I'm frothing over that. Yeah. That's my favourite personally. Yeah, that's one I was like most stoked with working on it. I was like, wow, I'm pretty stoked I produced this. But I can't remember how they came along, man.
Yeah.
I think I was just like, because when I started, I was not into bassline at all. I was into like, have you heard of like Cut Snake?
No.
It's like this real deep, like melodic kind of thing. I was massively into that.
What would be the biggest song out of that?
Desire by Cut Snake.
No.
Hectic track. It's so sick. I think Fisher used to be a part of Cut Snake.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure he was, and then he like split, and that's the single dude doing it now.
Yeah.
But I was doing that for a bit, and then I was like, I can't remember where I first heard bassline. I think it was like Holy Goof.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard like a Holy Goof track or something.
Holy Goof, when he put the Drake remix, he did it at a show and then put it on Facebook.
That would have been it. Yeah. That would have been the track. And I was like, dude, that's hectic. Got into that, started listening to that and drum and bass. And I was like, I'm going to start mixing this kind of music. And that was a really thing to transition through, is going from like mixing that real deep kind of simpler music into this real like heavier kind of stuff. Way more intricate in the way you've got to mix it. So the first one, like I pumped out and I thought it was shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was terrible.
Yeah.
I was like I love the music,
Creative
but I was
process,
like, this is the first thing. And then it just blew up.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. It like blew up to my extent.
Yeah.
But I was like, whoa, it's like got like 700 views in one day.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is hectic. And then I just kept doing them. And now we're at 7.
Yeah. What's your, like, which one took you the longest, you reckon?
Oh, the first one took me a while because I wanted it to be good and I just was not really good at mixing for that long. So it took me a while. The next 3, I rushed. Yeah. Because I just wanted to get more out. Yeah. And how like you got to like stay consistently getting out. So I hate those. Yeah. I wish I could get rid of them. The other ones, I think the longest one I spent on was probably the latest one was 7. Yeah. It took me ages. Yeah. Just because I was at a point now where I was like, all right, I actually want to get this.
Yeah.
Like,
it seemed like the mixing and the cutting up was like a process and a half.
Yeah.
Like even in the first minute, like the differences in like tempo and stuff like.
Yeah, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I get into it. It's cool.
Yeah. So with the Filthy Fridays, have you got a chance to play them at a show yet?
Like play them at a show? Yeah. So I don't usually like play them at shows or just like mix like all sorts of other stuff. But it's cool. Like I've played them on the radio and I play them out live and stuff, which is sick.
So let's speak about radio. How'd that come about?
So how did that even happen? It was with my mate Geordie, Fortune Music. Shout out to that legend. Yeah. And he did a radio show in the studio that we're now doing it at. It's called Orbital Radio in Sydney. Yeah. And he went on this thing called what's it called, Geordie? Amigos. Ezra and Amigos it was called. And he went in there and did a mix and he was like speaking to the dude and he's like, dude, let's get like a show going on here. And then he had met me not too long before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And he was like, bro, let's like get amongst this. Let's have our own show on there. Yeah. And I spoke to the dude and got amongst it. Now, we do a show every fortnight on Friday from 2 to 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's mad.
Just 6 slot. Yeah. I was so stoked on that.
Yeah, that's mad. Fucking hell. And then first show, where was that?
Like my first playing show. Yeah. It was at a boat party again that Geordie got us. Yeah. Big shout out to that dude. Clutch, so hard. But he had known this dude from a gig that he had previously done called James Debritsky, which runs Ripples Events. Yeah. Which is now primarily based at 871. Yeah. In the city. But he was originally doing boat parties. This was like when COVID was a bit of a thing. Yeah. And all you could get away with doing was boat parties because there were no clubs open. And I had literally basically just met Geordie and he said, dude, I've got this boat party coming up that this dude's asked me to play. Do you want to come play on it?
That's mad.
I was like, man, that sounds hectic. Let's do it. Yeah. And it had so much fun. And me and Geordie just like mixed so well together. Yeah. So we've just been doing like the duo thing since then, basically.
So how many shows have you done, you reckon?
Oh, dude, I couldn't even tell you. Yeah. I have absolutely no idea.
Just do it all the time?
Yeah. It's almost every single weekend. Sometimes 2 a weekend. Sometimes 3 a weekend.
What's your favourite show you've done?
I reckon my favourite show is going to be the one tonight, which I'm so keen for.
Club 77.
It's Club 77 supporting Wafu, but
Wafu?
Yeah, Wafu.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so I'm keen for that. But biggest show previously, God, that's hard, man. There was one that we played at 871 that I was talking about. We had an absolute ball at that. Yeah. I think the reason we had so much fun is because we set this like low expectation because we were playing first that not really many people would be there. Yeah, yeah. I think we got like 15 minutes into our set and the club was packed.
Yeah, mad.
And we're like, holy shit, this is so sick. And we love minimal music. Yeah. So we're just like bopping to minimal. It was awesome. Yeah. That was a fun gig.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So what's your, like, I mentioned it briefly, baseline. Like, why is that your type of taste?
I don't know, man.
Can't point to it?
It's not even just the music. I love heavy music, but I reckon it's UK culture.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
around
it,
the rave, yeah.
Yeah, man, all that rave kind of stuff.
You seen that guy on the bike on TikTok?
Yes, dude, he has an RX2 posted up on the handlebars of his bike and he rides around with hundreds of dudes.
It's mad.
Pumping drum and bass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hectic. I need to get over there, seriously.
Yeah. Just get involved.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just want to go to the UK in general.
Yeah.
Just get amongst the place.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It'd be a change from Wollongong.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It would be. Massive change. Oh, I just want to go there and meet chicks with a UK accent as well.
Yeah.
Melts me.
I go there in a month.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing over there?
Just Kentucky and shit.
Oh, you kidding?
Yeah, going to Tomorrowland, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's going to be such an experience.
Yeah, one of the boys, older boys, he had tickets to 2020. Then they got reallocated. And he was like, fuck, I'm not going this year. Like, I got other things on.
Yeah.
And then, he put us through into, like, you basically jumped the queue online.
Yeah, right.
And so we all got a ticket to Tomorrowland, 3 nights. And then we're also doing Ultra.
Some money, bro.
Yeah, it's $1,500.
Oh, dude. Wait, just for the ticket?
No. You get camping as well.
Yeah. Wait, just for camping and the ticket?
Yeah, you get like showers and shit like that.
$1,500
For 3 nights, yeah.
Bro, I thought Splendor was expensive.
Yeah, but so I thought that as well, right? But then I was like, fucking Tomorrowland is the biggest festival in the world.
Huge.
Like, yeah.
And you got to think of how much they're paying every single artist that they've got on that lineup.
110%.
They ain't even making the money, bro.
Yeah. And then we go to Ultra as well in Croatia.
Dude. Do you see Leatrix play there?
Yeah, nuts.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, nuts.
I can't believe that, eh?
He grew up a street from me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude, full Sydney kid. And he's just playing at Ultra Music Festival, one of the biggest music festivals in the world.
Yeah, he got like co-signed by like Skrillex at one point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Skrillex shouted him out. It was Skrillex. It was a massive DJ.
Bro.
But yeah. Would you ever want to play like one of those?
Oh, dude, it'd be unreal.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought that far ahead.
Yeah.
That is way beyond my thought process at the moment. I'm not thinking about Ultra yet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what Sydney club I want to play next.
Yeah. What would you like? Have you got an opportunity to do any like festival type of settings yet or anything like that?
Yeah, so we got really fortunate. Not like a proper like mainstream festival.
Yeah.
But we did a festival called Missing Piece.
Yeah.
Can't remember where it was. It was somewhere up north near kind of Newcastle inland.
Yeah.
But we had a dude, Charbel, which is a DJ himself and an events.
He hangs out with Hilda. He's part of Boomchild?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe
He
wrong
runs
guy.
Beirut's. Yeah, he might be talking about someone else. But he runs a thing called Beirut's, which he does like this pulso thing in Sydney and stuff. But him and this other guy, Brian Rowe, another DJ that we know, ran this festival, Missing Piece. We got to play that, and that was unreal experience.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It was so much
fun. How many
fun.
people were there?
I couldn't even tell you. I think it was like 600.
That's mad.
Maybe.
That's,
Up more?
Yeah.
Close to 1,000.
Yeah, close to 1,000. But
That's sick.
Oh, dude, it was unreal.
Yeah. Did you see Strawberry, is it Strawberry Fields? Down in Melbourne, the Bush Rave? Do you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
It looked nuts.
I'm gutted I didn't get to go to... What was that other one? What was the one that was out and it had the crates? No. The one that me and you wished that we went to but didn't see it. Dude, there'd be so many people listening right now going, I know exactly what he's talking about, and I just can't think of it.
Yeah, there was one called Strawberry Fields down in Vic, and it was just like this huge rave, man, and it looked amazing.
Dude, raves
so
becoming
many
such a thing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. It's good, eh?
So
it's good
much better. Yeah, dude.
They happen up at Lithgow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, did you ever go up there when you were living in Penrith? Like,
yeah.
Zigzag?
I've been to Lithgow a couple of times.
Yeah, so when you have Zigzag, you go all the way out, and there's a place called Lost City.
Okay.
And like it's like a flat top on top of the mountain, essentially. But like the flat top, there's all like these rocks that look like they was once a little city type of thing.
Heck yeah.
And they just pitched the tent there. And Ben Gerrans went up there, and all the Manly boys that have been popping off, they were up there, Liam Dowling.
Dude,
and shit.
that's so sick.
Yeah. But you need to get like exclusively invited. But I'm gonna find my way into
it. Gets too rowdy if you're like inviting everybody to those things, especially because it's so like ungoverned.
Yeah,
you don't have cops there.
Yeah,
people are going to be on all sorts.
Yeah, dude. I literally
weird.
told the story on last week's podcast about we went to one in Byron, and our house ended up getting run through all the.
You kidding?
Nah, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, great. It's listen to the latest podcast. But yeah,
I'll suss it out.
Yeah,
oh my god,
it was crazy. It was but exactly that. We went to one in Byron, and it was all right. But there was other ones in Byron that like. We went to one where it was like 18, 20, 22-year-olds.
Yeah.
There was ones in Byron that were like for like 25 and stuff like that, and they looked mad, but it's so hard to find them.
Oh, dude, it's impossible to find them.
Yeah.
There's so many that go on even in Sydney, but you just don't.
Yeah.
You just don't hear about them.
Yeah.
You have no idea they're happening, and then you see the videos like the next day, and you're like, bro, I wish I went to that. Like, why did I not hear about that?
Yeah, it'd be mad. Maybe you should host one.
Dude, me and Geordie have literally been talking about doing like our own events. We haven't really spoken too much about doing raves. We're talking like more proper like club events.
Yeah.
But raves. I would love to start throwing raves.
Yeah, raves are mad 'cause it's an expression of like who you are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I paid this unreal rave. It would have been like 3-4 weeks ago. And it's just these 19-year-old dudes. Shout out Bella Noble and the Illicit Underground crew. Not Illicit Underground, Illicit Sydney. I guess Illicit Underground. They do these raves, absolute legends at it. 19 years old.
Nuts.
So young, and they set up decks and a speaker in this fucking Sydney alleyway in, where was it, Leichhardt? Just down like this street, and they set up speakers and decks. I reckon 200 people rocked up to this thing.
That's mad.
Throwing gun fingers in some Sydney alley to drum and bass. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah. Drum and bass been picking up lately, hey?
It's massive in New Zealand.
Yeah, really.
Huge thing in NZ. I think it's going to start carrying over here. It's like getting bigger.
Lude kind of carries the flag.
Exactly right, 100% he does.
Got that influence now.
Played at the Roundhouse last night. That looked nuts.
Yeah, all my mates went.
Dude, and they had a full like boiler room set up in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
Oh, dude, that looks so much fun.
We need it. Oz needs more boiler room type of stuff, man.
It does, dude.
Yeah.
It seriously does. Like Lost Sundays, I guess, is kind of doing like a similar thing where you can kind of get behind them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of having the DJ in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
It just creates a mad energy.
Way better. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
reckon
keeps the DJ like part of the crowd. Like doesn't. Yeah. Just everyone as one. Just
Rather than like
music.
shift them off to the like front of the place. It's like essential. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I reckon. Lude. Did you go to Lude with me back in the day? 2018, 19?
Who was it, sorry?
Lude?
Not too much, no. I think I got into him a bit later.
Yeah, because I remember going to one of his shows at Ivy, and like it was mad. It was mad. He'd only had the Triple J mix out. Like he didn't even have like a Spotify tune at the time.
Yeah, right.
And then watching the Down Under thing just go like skyrocket beyond anyone's belief.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
He originally did it as a bootleg, and it got so big that the original, who wrote the original song,
Hay.
hit him up and said, "Dude, let's make this official."
Crazy.
TikTok trended it, which is what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
And then skyrocketed.
What would you say drum and bass anthem is?
My drum and bass anthem?
Yeah.
Dude, that's it's not a hard pick. Couple Guinness by Selector J-Man, but the VIP.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, you need to put that on the screen right now.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
I'll make a fucking TikTok edit for it. I think, honestly, the biggest drum and bass anthem would have to be Tour by Mackie G.
Oh, dude.
I think that's like internationally
known?
Yeah.
Undoubtable.
Yeah.
I remember that. You literally couldn't go to a place that was playing that kind of music and someone, like, wouldn't play that.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Mosh pit, open up, undoubtedly.
It's nuts. Yeah, when it comes on, just bah, bah.
Oh, dude, everyone's singing it.
Yeah.
You can't even hear the song.
Yeah.
Everyone's shouting it.
So, with like I mentioned it before, shows and stuff like that, what would your dream show be?
Are we talking like long term, or are we talking like kind of short?
Well, let's break it down. Let's go 1 year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now.
All right, one year from now, which we're hoping is going to get like in the works quite soon. I'm going to say like Lost Sundays.
Yeah.
That'd be unreal. I can't obviously see myself playing like a baseline set at that. That's going to be like more kind of like funky, housey kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In a couple years, I'm going to say a baseline set at like Ivy supporting someone at Courtyard Party.
Yeah.
That'd be unreal. I'd be so stoked on that. And then if we're talking like long-term goal, Printworks London.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be absolutely nice.
Massive over there?
Have you seen Printworks London at all?
Nah.
It's like this big, like, just looks like an alleyway.
Yeah.
And then the DJ's kind of like suspended above the whole crowd looking down over everyone.
Yeah, man.
And then they've just got like this big screen behind and the most ridiculous like audio-visual light show you'll ever see. It's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
That would be
That'd
like
be
long term. That'd be unreal.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Aim for the stars, eh?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll do
You might end up at Ultra Croatia. I might see you there.
Yeah, that'd be unreal.
That'd be mad. Do you want to play at like the big shows in the city, or you want to take small steps every single time?
I like taking the small steps, bro.
Yeah.
I like doing like, it's a cool process getting there, which I find so fun. It's been cool to even look at like where me and Geordie have come into where we are now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a huge deal, but it is those like little
it is for you.
steps
Yeah.
along the way that you like
fuck
kind of
yeah.
like appreciate, like going from like the house parties that me and Geordie used to play together, making your way, you play like a little boat party gig, get your way into like some little venue. We played at like this place called the Booze House.
Yeah.
Once it was like this fun little gig that we played, and then you move on again, you play like a little bit of a bigger club, and then you get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I like the little steps. It's so much fun.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Ollie, camera. Did you stop and start?
Still going.
How long has it got? 10 minutes. Oh, fuck, my bad. I thought it was half an hour. I'll edit that out.
You were on the ball. You were
Yeah. Fucking hell. All right, back to it.
Anyway.
Audio cut out, yada, yada, yada. All right, what made you, like, so Hugh's gig was what made you get into DJ.
Yeah, dude, and it was so sick because we had him on radio, radio show. The other would have been like 3 weeks ago or something.
Full circle moment.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
So sick, such a full circle moment. I got to have a chat with him on air about like how he inspired me, and he was like frothing. And we got to like hear how his music's kind of changed. Yeah. And me and Geordie was so stoked. He was playing so many tracks that like we were really familiar with.
Yeah.
It was just sick.
Yeah.
Got to have a mix with him finally.
Yeah.
So obviously, like when he got me into it, I wasn't able to like really mix music with him. I think that was my first time mixing music with him.
Yeah, right.
It was hectic.
Yeah,
was so
I've still got Pilot on my playlist.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love it, man.
So hectic. I remember when it first came out, I was like, "That's unreal."
Yeah, I still bump it because I just got one playlist where I just chuck anything and everything in. Like if I just like it, it's there. And it comes on every once in a while when I'm in the car. I just fucking bump it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
he's still doing his own stuff too. He's played a couple of his originals on the radio.
Yeah, man.
He's a sick producer, dude. Good on him. Shout out Hugh.
After Hugh, in terms of like established DJs now, who would you say the biggest ones?
Oh, all right. Zero, number one.
Yeah.
He that would have been a confusing sentence now that I think about it.
Yeah,
the artist Zero is my number one.
He did Pay for Thrills.
Yeah, the Pay for Thrills. Yeah, I'm so stoked. I bought his this USB, did this release, 22 never to be released tracks.
Yeah.
And he sold them to like a handful of people, and I copped one. Best money I ever spent.
Yeah, really.
Oh my god, dude, the tracks on there are absolutely nuts. I got this sick video on my I was telling you about that rave that I played in that alleyway. I dropped this never to be released Pay for Thrills VIP that he did. Should have seen the reaction, dude.
Yeah, just
oh my god,
nuts.
absolutely nuts. You know the bit where it's like and then you assume it's gonna happen?
Yeah.
That goes for way longer.
Yeah.
Like builds this suspenseful ass bit, people losing their minds. Oh.
Yeah.
Best money I've spent.
Fuck yeah. And besides Zero, who else would there be?
Homie, Wafu, shout out the dude.
Yeah.
Always been his biggest fan. Ridiculous. I remember like when I started, all I ever wanted to do was be a lineup with him.
Yeah.
Now we're achieving that today, which I'm so stoked with.
Yeah. Congratulations, bro.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Now I got to call myself mates with the guy, which is so sick as well. But he's been a massive inspiration.
Yeah.
Especially because he comes from the same place as we are. You know what I mean? He's a Sydney dude.
Yeah.
And you see where he's going and what he's achieved.
Yeah. What's his biggest song?
I don't even know what his biggest song would be now.
Fuck, there's something he's on that's on Spotify and it's massive. I can't remember what it is.
It might be, I think Synopsis got pretty big.
Yeah, could be it.
I'm pretty sure.
Could be it, yeah.
I think he did that with Interrupt.
Yeah.
He's going to crucify me if I'm getting all this wrong.
Cut it out if it's dead wrong.
And Bad Habits went really well as well.
Yeah. Sure. And besides, like, so who'd be the third?
Oh, dude. One big one for me at the moment, which is sick to see, and I've been loving him lately, is this guy called Helos.
Yeah, right.
And he's a drum and bass artist.
From here?
No. So he's over in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't really know overboards too much about his story, but I know for me, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, I hadn't heard of the dude. And then next minute, he's just come out with these ridiculous tracks. His mixing style is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he's just playing these massive shows.
Yeah.
He could have been around way longer from what I was aware of. But for me, he just came out of nowhere, and he's just a steezy dude. Eh?
Yeah.
He's so...
Gets it.
Yeah, man, he just gets it. He's up there, he's throwing like ridiculous fucking maneuvers up there.
Yeah.
He's hectic.
Yeah, so with like with the DJing, have you tried to experiment with different sounds?
Yeah, kind of. It's like I said before, like I started with that kind of deeper music, and then worked my way into like bass line and drum and bass.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get really different with our music. Me and Geordie especially, because he's obviously very different in terms of what he likes to mix.
Yeah, everyone has a different sonic sound they gravitate towards.
So he's very like, what would you even describe it as, Geordie? Very deepy, texturalized kind of stuff. And then I obviously go like quite heavy. And then, but when we come together, we really love mixing like real bass orientated house.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff, and lots of minimal music.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the experimentation comes in.
Yeah.
Just bounces around that kind of stuff.
Not into like the traditional EDM stuff at all?
Oh, yeah, not really. It's not like massively my scene. I think I'm mostly just either like house or UK based, basically.
Yeah. What artist would you say gets played the most in your scene, generally?
Oh, what was that, sorry?
Like, what artist gets played the most? Like, just that shows by all the DJs gathered, like, what song you reckon?
That's a tough one, eh? The dudes that are going around massive at the moment are guys like Skin on Skin and like Katama.
Yeah.
Can't remember who the other one is.
More Grab,
that's who I was thinking of. so many people playing his music out at the moment. I think that techno scene is like we were saying about drum and bass, massively on a rise.
Yeah, you know Jerb?
Yeah, you had him on. I watched his episode.
Yeah, dude, Jerb is in love with those three.
I literally remember listening to him talking about that.
I reckon like a year or two now, he's been like talking about Skin on Skin and More Grab and like the rest of them, and crazy. Like I took notice of them, and then now I look at them, I'm like, holy fuck, Jerb was very right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They've blown up.
He's crazy. He's producing, like trying to tap into producing that kind of music as well, isn't he?
Yeah. He does, like he made his own songs. He has one called You Know What It Is, and it's just like Wiz Khalifa sampled off Black and Yellow.
Oh, you kidding?
Yeah, where he's like talking, like he says, you know what it is, and then Jerb sampled that, put it into a song, and it did really well.
I'll have to listen to it. That sounds sick.
Yeah, it's honestly, I bump it like people bump their mate's music because it's their mate, but they're supporting it. But like, if Jerb was my mate, I'd still adore the song.
You're bumping it because it's head.
And I've told him so many times, like, you can play this at a show, fuck off, it's head.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah, it's mad. Well, I've noticed with you on Filthy Friday, you had a bit of hip hop in there.
What was it? Oh, like
the Biggie come through.
Yeah. Dude, I love that track. I still play that song out. Yeah. I love putting that stuff in there because it breaks it up.
Yeah.
And I love putting grime in there too.
Yeah.
When they have like grime over bassline music.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
As it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
As it started,
right.
There's garage.
You can't have it any other way.
Yeah. So with like your hip hop and whatnot, like when you create your Filthy Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Like breaking it down, is it a natural flow, or is it you have songs in your head that you're like, I want to put that there, and there? Or is it just very much you just start and then from there you just keep building?
So like start to finish, what I'll do is, since I made the last one, I'll just like start collecting UK based tracks in a playlist.
Yeah.
All the ones that I'm frothing and all the ones that I could like hear being in the next Filthy Friday.
Yeah.
And then I just collect them all in a playlist, and when I go, all right, it's time to mix these, like I've got enough of them.
Yeah.
I'll find a start track that I want as the opener.
Does that take you a while?
Nah, you usually know it right away.
Yeah.
You'll usually hear it and you'll hear the start of the track and you'll go, that's fucking sick. I'm putting that as a starting track. And then from there, it's like a mixture of trying to order everything in key. So you need to have tracks that like mix with each other in key, but you also need to have the tracks like flow in a way that makes sense with the way you want the mix to go. So like if I wanted to start reasonably chill and then build towards a peak, and then kind of like drop off, chill out for a bit, and then build towards the peak and then drop again. I need to find tracks that do that, but also mix in key with the previous track. Yeah, so that's kind of the process. It's taxing.
Yeah. How long does it take you, like days-wise?
I haven't done one since November last year.
Yeah,
and I've every so often jump on and try to order these tracks. It doesn't take that long. If I wanted to sit down and get it done, I could.
In a week?
Yeah, I could get it done in a week. Yeah. I think it took me a week to build the set list that I'm playing tonight.
Yeah.
But I think it's because you release it and you know it's going to be on your SoundCloud forever and people are going to listen to it repetitively.
Yeah.
You just kind of want it to be...
When you're playing a show, they go straight to your SoundCloud to be like, what am I expecting?
Exactly right. And then you want a like solid mix in there that is like really well structured and really well mixed. So you kind of want to take like way more time with that than what you would just playing a set on a weekend.
Yeah. With like the set, like your set for the show tonight, like when you're building that out, what's your thought process there?
So you've got to stick to remembering that if you're a warm-up set, you're a warm-up set.
Yeah.
So like I'm just opening tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm playing 9 till 10. So I just know that it's going to be like a few people there kind of just rocking up, chilling out. So you just got to be mindful of that. So I've like structured my set basically to start off really chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with garage that you mentioned before and kind of work my way into a little bit heavier stuff.
Yeah.
But you just got to be mindful and leave room for the DJs after you to start.
To come through and kill it.
Yeah, exactly. Start building it up even more.
Yeah. I've never even... That didn't even cross my mind, eh?
Yeah.
Like if you're on the warm-up set, like you got to remember that.
Event organisers love it, dude. They like love when a DJ rocks up to a place and they're mindful of the fact that you're a warm-up set.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that just get in there and they could be playing very first at the start of the night and they get up and they just drill it.
Yeah.
Or like they'll bump the tempo up to 134 BPM.
Yeah.
And they'll just leave like nothing for the people after.
Yeah, that'd give you shit as a DJ.
Oh, dude, it would. Yeah. If you're the headline act, I'm sure they appreciate you.
Did you see Disco Line? Do you know that Baby Girl song?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a drum and bass remix of it?
Nah, I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, you need to hear that.
I'll get onto it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about there.
Yeah, we put up a clip of like us talking about him and he commented on it. And then I like went through all his videos and a DJ played his song when he was warming up for him.
Oh,
and
no.
he was fucking fuming.
Dude, could you imagine?
That? Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I watched it. I was like, there's no way some bloke's got the balls on him for that.
He's never getting another gig in his life.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Because Baby Girl wasn't even like put out on Spotify yet at the time. So it was just like the huge TikTok sound.
Well, wait, so did he steal the track as well?
Like essentially, yeah.
Was it released?
I think on SoundCloud.
Oh, that's
But like
so
he knew
red
who
hot.
he was playing for. Like he knew Disco Lines was coming up.
And
That's
still
his big
played it
song.
anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
a big no-go, eh?
Yeah, it's a huge no-go.
Oh, spewing for that guy.
Yeah, yeah. Right, you want to be an idiot?
Yeah, man.
Reap the fruits of your
Cop
labour. So let's rewind it.
Oh.
Did you ever think 16-year-old boy going to St. Dom's, you were going to DJ?
No, I had no idea. Absolutely no idea. Dude, life has been such a weird roller coaster. I went from being a Domino's delivery driver to training to kill people,
Yeah.
and now I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
How does that happen, eh?
Fuck, bro. I can't even, yeah. Mine's been like a bit more linear than yours, but yours is just, yeah, because when I first met you, you were a Dom's boy.
Yeah.
Part of that, like, Dom's crew.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like, just watching you just go do your thing when you went to the army, and then, like, come back. Before you knew it, you're out in the gong.
Yeah,
just
it's
ripping
weird,
and
eh?
tearing. Yeah. In the army, did you get the idea of, like, I'm going to go do DJing after this?
Yeah, no, so it literally just like, it was like that gig with you. It literally just like overlapped.
Yeah.
And I just like heard his gig and I was like, dude, I'm going to start picking that up.
Yeah. Before that, what was your plan?
I didn't really have any plan, dude.
Yeah.
Army was the plan. Like, I remember getting out of school and just like not really knowing what I was doing. And I was like, I wanted to be in the army since I was a kid. Let's give it a crack. Like, why not? And then, yeah, just went and did that and prayed for the best and didn't really have any ideas of a backup plan. And I think I'm kind of grateful for it because it just like happened the way it happened, dude.
Yeah.
And I obviously didn't know like the injury was going to come out of the Defence Force.
Yeah.
But if it hadn't, I would not be doing what I was doing right now.
Yeah.
So
110%.
happy days, eh?
Yeah. If you're happy at what you do, man.
Exactly, man.
You spend all your time in the ocean creating music.
Yeah, bro.
You can't complain.
Couldn't be more stoked about that, eh?
Yeah. Did you, were you ever going to stay in Penrith or you just like, no?
Nah, so I didn't really have anything in Penrith anyway. Like, I got out of the army and my family had moved to Queensland.
Yeah.
Like, while I was there. And then, of course, my sister Brooke is still living there.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have a place to stay. I think I was literally sleeping on my mate's cinema room couch.
Yeah. I think I dropped you home there one night.
You did that. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And I remember waking up one morning and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What am I doing, man? I was like, I've just gotten out of the army. I've got this back injury. I'm sleeping on my mate's lounge. I was like, this is shit. I was like, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to move near the ocean.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I literally, that day, called my friend because I knew she had a spare room. And I was like, you still got that spare room, Balambi? She's like, yeah. So I see you in an hour. I put all my shit in my car and I drove down there and I haven't moved since.
Yeah, man. How'd you go making friends down there?
That is a crazy story. I don't even know if we got time for this, but I'll try to brief it up heaps.
Yeah.
Wild story. So, I moved down to Gong, but I'd also had these friends of mine that I used to meet up with down there, completely unrelated.
Yeah.
And through one of those people, I met another person.
Yeah.
Went to Falls Festival with them.
Yeah.
And then met these dudes at Falls Festival.
Yeah, man.
And then that ended up being my group of homies and it just splayed off.
Yeah.
It's a very in-depth story, but that's a very cut short version of it. But yeah.
Yeah, one of my best mates, Brendan, Brendan Brown.
No, I don't think
You might know him. But he moved to Wollongong, like, out of no... Like, he's a very spontaneous human being. Like, just gets the idea, does it. No thought of, like... and I love it for him, because he just doesn't care.
Spontaneity's mint.
Yeah.
It makes everything so much fun.
And he was like, we were just sitting at his house one day in Springwood after his 21st. We're all hung as shit. And he's like, moving to the Gong. I was like, dude, when? He's like next week. I was like, all right, fair enough. I was like, you going to come back? He's like, nah.
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh, that's hectic.
Yeah, but he moved there. And then we knew one girl who was in the grade above, like, she was in Brendan's grade at a different school. We just knew her through parties. He went and she was down there. They became friends. Then he met her friends. Then, just a trickle effect. The people he lives with, no clue.
Really?
Like, I would have no clue who they are.
Dude, it's so random how it works, how you meet people. It was Geordie telling me that apparently you know every person within 7 people.
Yeah, 6 degrees of separation.
How weird is that to think about, eh?
Yeah, that was like Kev, who was in here before. He interviewed Kendrick Lamar and Kim K, so it's like 1 degree of separation.
Holy shit, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy world, eh?
That is crazy.
Yeah, It's Wollongong seems like it's very much like a 1 degree of separation between everyone, eh?
Oh, dude, everyone knows everyone down there. It's ridiculous.
It's the fall down to Western Sydney, I reckon.
You reckon?
Too hostile environment for people to make new friends sometimes.
Yeah, right.
You just like go to talk to someone and they just give you nothing. So you're just like, everyone sticks to like their own little crews.
I had that conversation with, Adrian.
Yeah.
Literally had that exact conversation with him at the pub the other day.
Yeah.
I was like talking, it's just like this weird thing in Penrith where you just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You go down to Gong and everyone's just like so happy to like making new friends and it's not like cliquey or anything like that.
You saying Duck?
No, I haven't been there yet.
Nah, I haven't been because I'm not going.
You're not going? You won't do it?
I refuse to go. I'm not going to a club.
That photo in that archway? Yeah. That's all I've seen of it. I don't really plan on seeing much more of it, to be honest.
I'm not going to a club in Penrith. I've said that much. But anyway, bro, there's been so many fights there.
Really?
Crazy, man.
How's it not got shut down?
I think it is.
Like, it's going?
I don't know. But yeah, it got to a point where like weapons were involved. But
shit.
dude, because I just pick my mates up. Still do like... Boys call me like, give you $20 to pick me up.
You were always the lift guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't even explain to you how many times this bloke has picked me up on nights out when I used to live in Penrith.
Yeah, it's fucking... It's good money. Hey, if there's any 19-year-olds out there that get on their blacks, tell people you'll pick them up for cash. I made hundreds of dollars doing it.
I remember you telling me, you were like, bro, I'm making bank off doing this.
I just make like $200 in a weekend.
That's ridiculous.
And it wasn't even like much driving at all. It was just late at night.
Yeah.
Like later it gets, you can just bargain with them because Uber's like $55.
Dude, if they want to get home, they're paying you.
Yeah, 110%.
And you're making sure your homies are safe at the same time. So that's it.
It's a great business model. But so I'd pick the boys up and like it's just fucking nuts, eh? Like it's just Penrith, just like everyone just keep your card down. Need to be more like the Gong.
Dude, what inspired them? What made them think, fuck, let's put a club in Penrith?
It's technically not a club because you have dinner there.
Oh, piss off.
Yeah, you have like little things, but like it's just been crazy. But yeah, it's like back to the point. It's like just the difference between like Western Sydney. Like I love Western Sydney with my whole heart, but like it's just very hostile environment sometimes. Yeah. Whereas you go to like I went to Byron over New Year's, obviously shit happened there, but like just of a day you can just talk to anyone.
Dude, you notice the difference immediately.
Yeah.
Like going to any of those places, you notice it straight away. It's one of the first things I noticed moving down and going.
Yeah.
So nice, so friendly. Yeah.
No one's got their guard up. It's just very much just like this next human that walks past me can end up being one of my best friends.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it about it.
It's crazy. Yeah, so what's the plans for the future, bro?
Dude, I'm just going to keep going at the pace I'm going, eh?
Yeah.
So stoked. I'm not going to force anything.
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, bro.
Yeah.
And I've been loving every single second of it so far, and I couldn't be more certain it's going to get the same way in the future.
I'm happy for you, bro.
Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, it's good. So we got Kaptcha on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's the one.
Instagram as well, but AU at the end of it.
Yeah, .au, Kaptcha.au.
Yeah, Facebook.
I got the Facebook page. I think that's just Kaptcha as well.
Yeah, so if you go to his Instagram, you can find all the contact details there.
Yeah, I got a link in the bio.
Awesome. And as always, hellsandco.com. How's it going? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching.
Dude, thank you so much for having me in. I've been so keen to get in.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It has been, dude. That's been too long.
We'll get you back on after you play an Ultra.
Time. What's that?
We'll get you back on after you play Ultra.
Yeah, that'll be a whole different story, won't it?
All right, see you next week.
Cheers, guys.